Because that's the point. Friendly competition, it's okay.
Hey, Jen, if you want to ready up, we're in tournament match.
No. We are gonna wait this time out. We're gonna fake them out, and we're gonna make them think I'm AFK.
Sure, but that makes, like, when we was playing, I shut out the window, but they did not look through the window to see if I was there. That's on them.
Yep. That's what we all do, Mortal. What do you mean?
But in my defense,
I will say the only game we really target Elijah on is Overwatch, and I don't know why he's talking about someone we play other. Like on Siege, I'm more worried about taking out whoever I see just because I can get one tapped. If it's Overwatch, you have time to react. I can see who I'm about to get killed by or about to kill.
He constantly complains about being double teamed.
Oh, and you know, there's the whole thing that, you know, Siege is just a campy game. That's just how the game is. There's a difference between like that and like COD. That's another campy game. And Overwatch, right? You can't camp in Overwatch. Nope. That's the thing I've always loved about it.
But he likes to push a 1v6, so that's
yeah, he'll push a 1v6, man. That's just, and then complain that Andy's not healing enough.
Yeah, that was the thing I was getting mad with yesterday, I will say, when we were playing Overwatch.
Is he...
what's it called? It wasn't Elijah. Who was it? Someone was complaining about not getting healing.
Wasn't Reese, because Reese was playing his own healer. It was either it had to be Kevin, because Big Boy was sitting on mute.
Yeah, it probably
was.
Because someone was complaining about getting healing, and I was thinking to myself, well, if you're complaining about getting healing, then play someone who can heal themselves, so you're not worried about healing.
Oh, no, I don't know. No, it wasn't when we were playing with them, it was in competitive. Somebody was talking about,
crap.
No, it would have to, I think it was Reese complaining about not getting healed when he wasn't a healer. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm getting healed just fine.
Yeah.
No, you know who it was? It was Big Boy. Big Boy.
It was? Really?
Thinking about it. Yeah, it was Big Boy.
I thought he said something most of the time.
I barely heard him say a thing ever.
But when we're playing with me and just me and him
were playing tanks. He was playing Diva. Or no, it was when he was playing Hog, I was playing Diva. He was complaining about not getting healing.
I was getting healed just fine.
And I was thinking to myself more of, you know, why are you complaining about that? You know, you're the one pushing. I was more complaining about one, yeah, you're playing Hog, and then two, you're playing a tank. Don't expect a tank to be topped off at every moment.
I mean, oh crap, dude. I think I'm lagging. On my screen, you shouldn't.
I just love listening to people complain.
Yeah, I mean, who did you guys have healing? Who are the players? Who are the characters?
I don't know.
There we go.
Reese was playing
I think it was Reese and Kevin healers that game, and Kevin
stuck on DPS, and I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah, poor Andy. Andy kept getting DPS.
Yeah, Andy kept getting DPS. And they were getting
shocked. Don't worry about it.
And then everyone was getting mad because I was pulling out the strats I know from when we play. Like I kept going like, okay, this is the map that works with what's called Rush. So let's everyone play Rush characters. Yep. And nobody knows who Rush characters is, which we need to start talking about that. And then two, everybody was getting mad by who they were playing when they're like, I can't play this, I have to swap off, and the Big Boy kept always going to Bastion.
I didn't swap off, I played the character that I chose. I'm always down to learn new characters.
Because I was explaining, like, the strats work. It's just, you gotta play it.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Like I told Elijah, the idea of the 4 healers, that works every time. As long as you pull out with it. And the problem is...
Hey, yo, pulling out, bro. Don't get her pregnant.
Remember,
he's gonna go right. He's gonna run to Elijah.
The saying in Overwatch is it takes 6 people to win a game and only 1 to lose it.
Yep.
See, what makes no sense to me, so when Big Boy started playing, he said he liked Summer, which was really weird to me since I don't see how anybody can like really playing her.
Summer could be
but he's never down to play somebody new to learn him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how much has he played?
Yeah, because I kept having him play, who was it? I had him play.
Okay, You need to remember there are some people who go through a phase in the game where they just want to play who they want, not necessarily who's good or ideal for the team. They just want
Everybody in quick play. When I play a DPS, just let me play.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
yeah,
I'm down to play
it
whoever.
happens.
If it's somebody that I haven't played, yeah, I'm gonna struggle, but I'm gonna try my best with them.
Right, I mean, when I started Overwatch, I always preferred to play Hanzo, so I'd try and insta-lock him, right? But if we needed, even if this was like before they added the 2-2-2, if we needed, say, like a healer or a tank or something, I'd switch off and go healer or tank.
I got yelled at when we played Overwatch. I didn't know Torb was a tank buster.
Yeah, I was
Shots
complaining
like, you're the
I was
only one with a
complaining to
shotgun.
Immortal that what's called everybody was getting mad about who was the tank that was just destroying us.
It was Sigma and Reinhardt. That was
Yeah.
their tanks.
Everybody's complaining about that, bro. And I don't pull up Immortal. You're the tank buster. You should be the one taking care of them.
I'm like, I am.
Because I was playing Symmetra because we were doing defense on Hollywood.
I didn't know I was tank buster.
So I was
honestly,
talking
did
about
not
how
know
we
that.
want turrets set up. We want a Risa. We want the other tank I think
instant
I had
went
us. I can't remember
I
who the other
instant.
tank I had us play. But I know I had Risa and I think it was Sigma. No, it was Ryan.
I
No.
instant went Torb,
I was
bro.
playing
Torb
Sigma,
is...
so-
Oh, Sigma?
Yes. Now doing good against everyone else except that goddamn motherfucking inbred
Right.
dog piece of shit Weeple. The big cat done come up behind me and go bang,
Oh
bang,
yeah,
bang, bang.
Reaper was being
I'm
a
like, "Ah!"
brat and, you know, being a Reaper.
Yep, sorry.
being Reaper.
Wasn't doing anything.
I did know that.
I was starting
That
to get
was my
annoyed because
bad.
nobody was taking care of the Reinhardt who would somehow walk behind us every time.
Well, that's also
And the
because
problem
when the
was,
people wouldn't
he
make
was
the
a
call
DPS
out.
Reinhardt, like the way I play.
I didn't
and
know I was a tank buster, man.
If
That's
he
real
gets
awkward.
behind, and we have people that are so worried about, like, what's it called? So worried about getting kills, they don't care about the Reinhardt gets behind and takes off the whole rest of their team.
Yeah.
And then they complain, bro, I'm not getting healing. And it's like,
It's my bad.
you know, you would get healing, you know, if you let our healers live and not let them die to the Reinhardt. You know, the Reinhardt, the one that shouldn't be getting behind, but, you know, got behind anyways.
Yeah,
I finally
yeah.
started doing my job. Not well, but did sort of. I mean, I
but
did
I mean,
kill
that-
2 tanks at one point.
That's the thing. So, like, for like Overwatch competitive, I'm like down to do it with you guys. But I mean, there's just stuff that we need to discuss that it just won't get through the others' heads very easily, right?
Then it would
about
be in
the
80s.
various strategies.
Then it would be in the 80s.
Well, I mean, it'll work. Like you
I
both
don't
listen.
listen
I mean,
sometimes.
that is literally all you need.
I
Like,
mean,
as long as
hey.
you can half acknowledge what I'm saying, that is.
I think it's funny though. Like, I don't think people realize you guys are 10 times our level, know what you're doing, and play this game longer than the whole group that's
Yeah,
in
that's
here.
the other
but
thing.
we still
Elijah
don't
complains
listen.
my strats don't work. Half the time when it comes to Overwatch, my strats don't come out of the blue.
Yeah.
They come because I played them before when we did.
Yeah, my strategy.
Because every time I see that brig appear, my first thought in my head is, alright guys, let's play goats. But, you know, they're like, well, we don't know who that is, and we're like... And then I describe who it
either.
is, and they're like, no, I want to play Genji, I want to play Bastion. And it's like...
Can you explain to me
I can
what?
explain it,
The
can you explain
problem
to me
is... Okay, go.
What is
Shock
what can you? Okay, so Ash, you know, can somebody explain to me why whatever his name is so fixated of playing Ash on DPS?
Who?
Kevin, I think it was Kevin. Ash was his main lock for DPS, and I don't know how or why it would be Ash. Oh, there's Reese. Oh, Reese.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, we got that because Nathan and I used to play goats in comp with this team of people we played with.
Yeah, I think the
worked out
biggest
really well.
problem is they haven't played goats when it was meta. Bro, if you play goats when it's meta, then you don't want to play anything else because you know goats works.
Exactly.
I don't know what goats is.
Compared to, it's 3 tanks, 3 healers.
Oh.
And
Yeah, it's
what's
a,
called?
It's a,
Well,
it's a
then.
rush team. It is
Yeah,
a, it's a rush
it's all
close
the rush
combat.
tanks with all the rush healers.
Well, it's not the rush. It's not the rush tanks, but it still works as a rush team, right? So the,
Because who's it?
the rush
Reinhardt,
meta
Sigma.
that's been meta since
Winston.
like season 6 or 7. Wait, no, maybe season 6 was Beyblade. I think it might have been season 7.
It was what's called? It ended season 7.
I'll explain because Andy's having an asthma
Because season 7, I was talking to Immortal. Because you'll look at my competitive record. Lucio used to be my most playing character until season 7. That's how I know that's when GOATS ended. Because that's when they nerfed Lucio. Because remember, I complained about that because I loved playing Lucio.
You know what? Beyblade was season 3. I remember. So Andy, Beyblade meta. It was essentially Reaper,
Beyblade
Ana,
was
and
OP.
Lucio. Yeah, so Reaper would go in and ult, and Ana would nano him. And see, Ana's nano back then would give you like a super huge speed boost. And so essentially, nobody could outrun you. You would just go and kill everybody. And you'd put in a Lucio for good measure.
I love the fact that
because what's called, you
Andy
either
had
went
asthma
Reaper or
attack.
Genji, wasn't it?
What?
During Beyblade, you either went Reaper or Genji.
Mainly Reaper, sometimes Genji. Just because Genji's always been strong.
Yep, and
was
imagine
great,
that
bro.
speed boost is even better.
That was funny, bro.
Yeah, but what's called, that GOATS, they destroyed it. Their way of fixing it was not buffing anyone or making people stronger against them. It was just completely destroy Lucio, who carried GOATS.
Yep.
Because as I was explaining it last time when I used to play Lucio all the time, Lucio's Amp It Up used to boost everything by, I think it was 40%, 40 or 60%, somewhere in there. And then they nerfed it to where it only boosted, is it like 5 now?
I think it's like 15.
But it's barely
Maybe had
anything,
a-
and the way they justified it is his solo healing when he heals himself is the way it was when you amp it up, and then his speed when he as he rides on the wall, it's faster.
Yeah.
Reese,
It-
why does your friend keep joining?
So they essentially changed it from Lucio being a team player to Lucio being a solo player, and that was the thing that destroyed GOATS. Was they destroyed Lucio?
They nerfed Brig a bunch as well.
Because
She was a
Andy,
staple of ults.
I was explaining
I still
like
don't
when
like
we
Brig.
get one healer, don't play Lucio.
Yeah.
It's because Lucio used to be a team player. He used to be great as a solo healer. But they destroyed him so much to where his healing is nowhere near the necessary amount to be a solo healer.
Immortal, did you say you hated Brig?
Yeah, I still hate.
Oh, Brick's great.
You should have seen her when she came out.
No, I know when
Bro,
I played
she got
when
shield
she came
bash
out.
every 3 seconds. That
I know when
was
she
the
came out,
most
still hate
destructive
it.
thing in the
50
game.
damage.
I still
Sockets
hate her
I
to this
hated
day.
Brig, because Brig was Reaper's biggest counter when she came out.
Oh yeah.
Reaper couldn't do anything to Brig because her shield had, was it 300 health?
No, it was 500.
500 health. Her shield had 500 health. Reaper's bullets by themselves only did like 50 a shot, so you had to take off her shield. And then she got shield bash every 3 seconds. And then they had
attack.
And then they had that glitch where if you shield dash and jumped on an object, you would go flying forward. So you couldn't run away from Brig.
Oh man.
Like when she first came out, you couldn't find a team that didn't have her.
Oh yeah.
I think it was for the first like season or 2 with Brig. You couldn't find a team that didn't have Brig.
But yeah. So the main rush team that's been meta since season 5, right after Beyblade.
What the fuck's eating?
Well, let's see. It's called Dive, right? And there have been so many variations of it. But essentially, it's the highly mobile characters. For tanks, you're gonna have your Diva and Winston mainly. Sometimes you'll get a Hamster in there, but he's a bit hard to use, so not as much. Though there
I
was
would say the other one that I see in there is
too.
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt, not in proper dives. Not in high level dives. He's not as good at getting in and out as
Though I guess
Diva
you
and
wouldn't need
Winston.
Ryan anymore now that you have Sigma. Sigma would be the
Andy,
better.
you listening to these nerds?
Well, Ryan's more of an anchor. Sigma, he's never been that great since he came out, honestly.
Imagine
he
calling him
hasn't been able
Sigma,
to do
bro.
something.
His name is Siggy.
So,
No, it's Swiggy.
yeah, the
Swiggy.
main dive tanks have always been Diva, Winston, and Hammond. Then for DPS, let's
Roadhog's
see,
fat
it's
bitch.
varied a little bit.
Tracer, Genji, Sombra.
Yeah, Tracer and Genji were the main ones. Sombra's
I still hate
Sombra's
Tracer to this
okay,
day.
but not great
Doomfist.
because unfortunately she just doesn't have enough damage. Doomfist has always been a strong pick, apart from his bugs.
Yeah, but Sombra's got the hack, which is
If
always
you
useful.
mean
But
Doom- if
it
you
does.
mean
But I mean,
Tracer
think
guy.
about it, right? You have only 2 DPS. You're gonna need some high DPS to kill everything. And so
So I
that's
guess
why
you'd want
Sombra just
Sombra if
isn't
you
as
had a
as
good
much.
Genji.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to think you're also playing against good healers, right? Good tanks,
Yeah.
really organized teams, and so
Good
it's
Genji
just
really
you can't
exists.
afford the damage loss you're getting there. So I mean, Sombra will still run, right? She was still
Yeah.
used. She just wasn't used as much as Genji or Tracer. For healers, Xin was the anchor. Xin
Zinni.
was used in pretty much every tank, every team. Mercy was used right after her rework, but then she got nerfed a bunch, and so she wasn't like as good as Ana or Xin. Ana's been meta
Yeah,
since
Andy,
she
you
came
didn't
out.
play. You didn't play Mercy when she was OP.
Bro. You know who I did
I-
play that I like to play and I wish they'd bring it back?
What?
Scatter Arrow Hanzo.
No, no.
I love Scatter Arrow. I
Someone
love
can tell
Scatter
you now
Arrow.
he hated Scatter. He could never get a go with it.
Scatter
Oh, I
Arrow
did.
was just Scatter Arrow
I'd be
was just
one tapping
bad.
people in the head,
Um.
and then all the arrows just break off.
Well, I mean, if you hit him in the head, it doesn't matter whether you have Scatter Arrow or not. They're gonna die.
I don't know about it, man. Those tanks don't die.
I think
till a
the only
headshot
time
from
Scatter
the
Arrow is
arrows- the
good
arrows
is
bounce
when
off
you're
them
shooting
in the
into
head,
a
just not to
room
kill
with a
the
bunch
tanks.
of people.
Well, yeah,
So that
I mean
you
that
have a
would
chance
be
in
okay,
multiple
but
people.
listen, the
And that's
issue
it.
with it is that it was so hit or miss, right? There would
It
be
was hit or
times where
miss.
it would just one tap, but there are other times if you mess up even slightly, then it just wouldn't do anything, and then you'd be on cooldown for the next. I think it was a 12-second cooldown, and it was just all in one shot, right?
Yep.
It was just all gone. What they did with storm arrows is they broke up all the arrows from scatter arrow. And they gave it more control over it. They gave it a higher potential damage if you hit all headshots, and you can spread it out, right? And since you have more control over it, you can use it for barrier. That's what made Hanzo absolutely a great DPS. Is he can break those barriers very quickly, just like a Junkrat.
You guys are fucking nerds.
I just played Overwatch a lot.
Bro, I don't know how long I've been playing Overwatch. It's the only thing
I don't
I
know.
remember is when Scatter Arrow was a thing.
Yeah, well, I need to
just
get a new
Overwatch.
controller soon. Bro, my right stick is starting to shift.
Overwatch is still my favorite competitive game because there's just so much that goes into it. It's so much like I just love that when you lose, it's because you need to work on your teamwork, you need to work on your game sense, you need to work on your mechanical skill. You know.
I do like the teamwork that it requires to win a game in Overwatch. I do like that. It's really good to learn your squad members, especially the main group you play with.
Did you guys have tanking when y'all were playing?
We did
Wow,
open
no.
queue, so it kept swapping.
Oh, because I'm
If
like
it makes you
finding
feel any
out.
better,
It was most of the time me. I
it's
went
Shock
tank
was tank.
unless I did tank unless we need healer.
you
Okay.
need Shock mostly to
Because
tank.
nobody on our team would choose healer, other than
Yeah.
like Andy or Reese.
As far as attack goes, I don't know how if you guys know the routes very well
Nope.
On what
All
map?
I do know, we don't need a widow
on
when it
the
comes
maps,
to
like in general, right? Because I know most of the routes, most of the attack routes, most of the good ones, right?
Can somebody
then
explain
there's going
to
to be
me
some
why
people
silvers?
who can't tank.
I can't tank. I still can't tank.
Like people on attack, main tanks don't realize that you're supposed to be putting up your barrier to help people push through the route. There are people who like stand in the choke point and think like, oh, I'm doing well. Well,
Yeah.
you got to push through the team, right? You're playing attack, not stand in the choke point.
You know, now you bring that up, Moral could tell you, yesterday I had to mute myself just because I was getting annoyed with our team.
Then you you.
I would talk
you
about
left that
we
at one
push, and nobody pushes. I end
I think
up
he was
killing
muted for, like, half
myself
of
and
the
like
game.
someone dies with me because nobody pushes with me other than one person.
Yeah, he died. Like he was muted for like half of the game once, and then he had to go do laundry, and that's when he texted me on Discord, and that's when I called him. And he had John
that's what I'm saying.
talking
You
to
gotta play
everybody.
I had John playing for me.
I'm just saying. We could definitely make a better team if we got Peyton to play Overwatch.
Yup.
If only if that was possible.
But he doesn't have a
Dream
PlayStation,
team.
does he?
No.
Yes.
Sully does.
And Sully doesn't use it. That's why I don't understand why he doesn't just...
I don't know, man.
No. Andy knows. Nobody else should.
I don't. I just know the pay and the race pay.
Oh, yeah.
Volt pay's the only. That's the
Yeah,
only
Andy, we're
way.
talking about the Peyton we played Terraria with.
Yeah, I know. I knew what you meant, eh?
Yes,
I
sir.
did. Ew, young
Though I
Hanzo
would
is so
say-
ugly.
I could see a Brian. Brian could try.
Brian has it on...
Bro, General
I know he
Grievous
has
is
Overwatch on Xbox.
Yeah, he has
But
it on
I'll-
Xbox and PC.
Okay. But if we're doing like console stuff, it'd be Xbox. Just so
Yeah,
we're not
yeah.
putting PC lobbies.
Right.
Because I understand that PC lobbies are a lot harder to play on for our
I'll
ranking.
be right back.
So, you know, do they allow console players to play competitive with PC?
I
It
do
has
not
to
know
be
the answer.
the same pool.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember one guy that we used to play with was like, it has to be either console or PC.
Yeah.
And be mixed or whatever.
Okay, so they don't allow mix.
Yeah, it's like a wombo combo.
Yeah, because I understand the whole, what's called, that cross-play, because it is annoying when you're playing console, because you can see that when we're playing Minecraft, and you can see it when we're playing, what's called, like Apex. If you're going against a PC player, 90% of the time you aren't going to beat them.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not because, you know, they're better than you, it's just, for one, they can do everything a lot quicker than you. Because you have the control of the mouse.
Yep.
And then two, PCs allow you to change controls, such as POV, so they can see you when you can't see them. Because that's one of the biggest things, what's called, like the guy I watched that was talking about the difference between PC and console siege. He was saying that's the biggest thing, console players talk about why they don't want to play console anymore. It's because PC you can control your POV.
Yep, yep.
And that's why PC looks like it plays quicker, is because everybody has raised POV. Because like Overwatch, you can't change POV, but can you change it on PC?
On PC, I think it's... okay, so the one it shows, like, when you're playing on Overwatch is actually maxed out, right? You can
Okay.
only lower it.
Okay. Yeah, versus like Siege, you can raise it. We played it with, all the way up just to play around.
It is
felt
a
like you
different
were
experience.
zooming.
Exactly. Imagine you... Andy, imagine you took some crack cocaine and then you started playing Siege. That's exactly what it felt like.
Oh, damn.
Bro, because your character only took about 1/10 of the screen. Like, the gun only took like it was barely anything on the screen. You just felt like you were going
Wait,
like
so you're
full
saying the
Sonic
AUG
mode.
doesn't take up your entire screen?
No.
It takes up... it takes
only
up a
takes up
percentage
50.
less. Yeah.
Like I said, it feels like you're going full Sonic mode. You can't see a thing if you have a small monitor, but it feels like you're going Sonic mode.
Oh boy. Just playing max FOV on a 720p monitor.
You get a light pixel change. That's actually the whole entire character peeking you.
Yeah, I can see him. His pixel's right there.
Whereas everybody else is like, what do you mean he's standing there?
Pixel peeking.
Alright, so what are we gonna play now that everyone's on here? Because I see 2 people are Overwatch. I think me and Jane are still sitting on Rocket League. And Reese is playing on Lego Star Wars. I will say, Jaden, did you see the chat yesterday? Picture I sent?
Nope. I did not.
Your boy got Buck! Black Ice.
Oh, yeah? Which gun?
His AR.
Oh, yeah, let's go. We're brothers now?
Yup.
We are both Canadian.
I was telling Immortal, I want to get... You know, I'm not complaining. I like Buck's Black Ice. But opening a Bravo pack, I want to get one of the new Black Ices.
Yeah, true.
Because I've gotten 2 Black Ices opening Bravo packs now. I got the SMG-11, and I got the Buck's AR.
Yeah.
Both had Black Ices beforehand. I want to get one that, like, is new. Like, you know...
Imagine even getting a Black Ice.
I couldn't imagine.
Honestly. That's gonna be like some...
Hey, Reese, before you say that, it took me to a level 124 before I got a Black Ice.
But yeah, but now you can't stop getting Black Ices.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's because I
got
get the Bravo packs, which only have 150 items. And 30 of those 150 items are Black Ices, so you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting a Black Ice. I'm only getting them out of the Bravo packs. Out of normal Siege packs, I don't get Black Ices. I can tell you that, what's it called? Only time I've gotten Black Ice is opening the Battle Pass packs. You know, the ones that are like confirmed epic? Those are the only ones I've ever gotten Black Ices out of. I've never gotten them out of normal alpha pack. But so far, Black Ices, I only have 2 that I actually use. Because I have the AR-33, which is Flores' gun, Flores and Thatcher's, and now I have Buck's AR.
Yo.
But, what's it called? But I have the SMG-11, which... I don't play anyone that uses SMG-11, I don't use SMG-11 on the people I play. Because they removed the SMG-11 away from Sledge. And then I have Black Ice for the F2, which is Twitch's rifle. 1, I don't play Twitch. And then, what's it called? I have Black Ice for Sledge and them shotgun. In my opinion, the second worst shotgun in the game.
The worst?
The worst is the Ida one that, what's it called? Mir and them have, in my opinion.
How good at Docs?
No. Docs is a sniper shotgun. That's the difference. What's it called? Then I had the Black Ice for Doc shotgun. And I had the Black Ice for, the C... What is it? What's R4?
What I miss?
Ash's rifle. I think that's it.
R4.
So,
Yeah, the R4C.
So, playing anything.
should we get on Overwatch or Siege? And also,
Well, if I had to
Immortal
choose,
Weekend-
I'd say Siege, but, you know.
Uh-oh.
Immortal Weekend on Siege, will you play Formite?
What?
Will you play Formite?
Thermite on Siege? What? I gotta play Thermite. How could you play Thermite?
I'm gonna be fragile. We're gonna be the ultimate fucking butt fucking duo.
Alright.
I do like the butt fuck. That is true. Alrighty. I'll be
I
your
can't you
butt
tell by
fuck
his
duo.
tone of voice he's the dominated one?
No. We'll fight. No. We're breaching into
Yeah,
people's
look,
buttholes.
see?
Big difference.
Andy's the one dominating. You can hear his tone, his voice change.
No.
Yeah.
You
Ah,
can tell
for
he's
fuck's
on
You can
top
tell
of
by
his
the asthma?
relationship. What happened?
I'm still
You can
trying
tell
to
by the asthma?
process. I'm trying to process that asthma attack Andy
That's
had
symbolic.
when Toussaint said Beyblade. I was thinking of the toys when he said that. That's the first thing that popped in my mind when he said Beyblade.
I mean, that's what the name was based off. The name of the meta was based off. It's because
Oh,
what's his
I
name was
can't,
Reaper spinning around like a Beyblade.
He
Yeah.
did spin like a
He's
bullet.
like,
but
go
that-
Sagittarius.
Nah,
say
well,
As
I
he's
do.
screaming, die, 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 like they say in the game.
Just